What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants. No hate. Take a listen.
I'm Mark Glazier, founder of NutriBio Labs, here to talk to you for just a couple minutes about the quality of the ingredients that go into NutriBio supplements. Now, the basic for any quality product is the foundation, which are the raw materials that go into it. If they are not of the highest quality, then the finished product can't be. Now, I take this very seriously, which is why I don't trust manufacturing to anybody. I do it myself right here in my own FDA registered and FDA inspected GMP facility. This facility has been audited multiple times by the FDA under 21 CFR 111 regulations. It's been audited by the USDA as a dairy facility. It's been audited by the state as a food facility, and so on and so on. So, if you've seen any of our videos, you see this is a pretty high-tech facility. So why am I standing here around all these barrels and drums? It's not really the nicest part of the facility, but it's because this room right here, this portion of the facility, is probably the most important part of my facility. This is the quarantine and holding area for all raw materials that come in to my facility. You see, I don't trust manufacturers, I don't trust vendors to ship stuff to me. Once it comes in here, every single batch of every single raw ingredient that ever goes into one of my products stops right here, gets quarantined here, will go into a sampling room, a clean room sampling room, where samples will be taken, will go into our lab. The first part is our lab will test every single batch of every single ingredient to make sure it's what it's supposed to be. If it passes our testing, it will then go to a third party outside lab to further test it to make sure every single ingredient lives up to the high specifications that we set for it. Once approved by that lab and then approved by our lab, it is allowed to leave this holding facility and go into our warehouse where it then can go into the production facilities. Let's take a look at some of the testing that we do in-house. Okay, so once we've quarantined the ingredient in the facility next door, the holding facility, we'll take a sample and we'll bring it into this room. Now this room is level 1 in quality control analysis. It's the first step. And what we're doing here is a test to make sure that the ingredient is what it's supposed to be. It's called identity testing. And we will do this test for every single batch of every single raw material that we bring into this facility. Not only the batch itself, but we will take full samples, representative samples of the entire batch to make sure that we know that all the containers are what they're supposed to be. Now this is called FTNIR, which stands for Fourier Transform Near Infrared Spectroscopy. What this does with the laser is it will analyze the ingredient and it will create a spectrogram of the ingredient and compare it to a reference sample and tell us whether this is exactly what it's supposed to be. We'll then do other testing here, maybe pH testing, organic testing, particle size testing, to further prove out that that ingredient meets first levels of our specifications. If it does, a second sample will be prepared and sent to a third-party certified lab. And in that lab, we test for purity, potency, composition, and contaminants. So we want to make sure that our specification is met exactly. For example, our creatine monohydrate, the specification is 99.97%, near perfect or higher. Once we've identified it here to be creatine monohydrate, that third-party lab has to show us that it's contaminant-free, it reaches that 99.987%, and there's nothing in there that's going to hold us back from releasing it. If the third party passes it, once we pass it, then the quality control lab can release it from our holding facility and finally allow it to go into our normal warehouse where it can be released into production. In this way, we know that every single ingredient that we put in our finished product and create a product that's going to end up in your home has been tested completely, and we know it matches our specification, our degree of perfection, and then we have a product that gives you what we promised, and it gives you the results that we promised. And that's the level of testing that we go to on every single raw material before it's released from this facility.
Now, this guy was speaking to explain how his product worked. And this is basically also the company, okay, the product that Ryan Garcia claimed he used. And he's trying to basically say that the product was contaminated. He didn't cheat. Now you have all of these channels that's going out of their way to defend Ryan Garcia with no proof of anything. They're saying that these people are lying, right? What I find to be so funny is Ryan Garcia has said he don't even take supplements. He don't know I don't even know where to get steroids. Like he's a little kid in kindergarten. He doesn't know how to do anything. He's so innocent. Little halo over his head. He doesn't know how to do anything. He doesn't have the ability to do wrong, right? Mr. Suck My Dick, fuck y'all. I'm a Christian. Got all the love in my heart. I'm trying to give all the love in my heart that Jesus gives me. I'm trying to save the kids. All this goofy shit that he does and says, well, anybody can lie, including the guy speaking, right? But let's grow up, okay? If we're going to go by this logic, we should never believe nothing anybody says. Not our moms, our dads, our kids, our wives, husbands, we shouldn't believe in nobody. Best friends, nobody, because everybody's a liar when we want them to be. So, for Ryan, and may I add, the product that he claims he took, right, that he's saying, now mind you, whatever that little root was he took, he said that's what an ostarine came from. Well, this product that they're talking about right now doesn't even have ostarine in it. So for him to say, well, it was contaminated, okay, where'd the ostarine come from? Where'd the ostarine come from? So, they try to get from one thing to another, not to mention, once again, all of these channels that are trying to defend him is because they're trying to go with popular demand and jump on the bandwagon and say, hey, you know what? We don't believe Ryan Garcia is going to get any real suspension. Just a slap on the wrist. Hey, man, why don't you go take a vacation? And, basically. So, which means his stock didn't drop with his fan base. And just boxing in general, you have as many people in boxing who don't give a shit that he's a cheater, because they're more interested in the sport of boxing and profiting off someone being able to sell pay-per-views or sell out arenas. Now, he was no big star. In fact, remember, everybody was joking and talking about how him and Haney, nobody cared about this fight. They still had a lot of seats available and all of this stuff. Notice they didn't even get the numbers after the fight. They didn't even talk about how much the pay-per-view sold. None of that. They didn't even talk about none of that. Was it? Did they sell all the tickets? What? Nothing. And most of these people thought Ryan was going to lose. And so they felt like, you know what? But lo and behold, he wins the fight. Now all of a sudden, let's jump back on the bandwagon. So we don't care if he cheated or not. Bottom line is King Ryan won. Now, all these people that keep trying to prove him innocent without proof, and they're just reading stupid shit. I read something that said that, 60 times over is like 1.1 nanogram. Listen here. You disrespected the sport of boxing. You disrespected the fans. You disrespected your opponent. You didn't come in to the weight you agreed to, you were contracted to. Okay? That's what you didn't do. And then you cheated. Then you got videos talking about how, imagine if you had a fighting league where you could take steroids. That would be crazy. I would love that. Then he's talking about how he loves steroids. All the things that came out of his mouth. Oh, he was just being sarcastic. Listen here. He said no weapon formed against him shall prosper. Well, either his so-called God doesn't give a shit about him, or he's full of shit. You know what I think? I think it's a combination of both. Because in his fucking brain, this God he's talking about don't exist. And there's no way for you to be a so-called righteous man with a foul mouth, with your holy man, all that foul mouth. You have to cheat. You're a liar. But he's human. Yeah, exactly. Which is why y'all need to stop treating him like he's some fucking deity. But you see, what goes around comes around. Now, the reality is, if Devin Haney has sustained any real damage, like if what happened, if that type of ass whooping is gonna prevent him from being the same fighter, it's due to a motherfucker cheating. And I can't respect that. And anybody who supports that is nothing but a fucking scumbag. Because you see, and you know what? For you guys that share that shit, that think that that's cool, what he did was okay, the same thing need to happen to your son, your daughter, you, your mom, your dad, uncle, aunt, whoever you love the most. Whoever you love the most. Somebody with Ryan Garcia's mentality need to do something fucked up to them. And then have you listen to people make excuses as to why it was okay. Or you have to sit in court and watch a judge bang the gavel and, well, we don't have enough evidence, or well, whatever, or this person's related to some big wig somewhere, so they give them a break. Yeah, that's what you need to happen to you. Because there's no way, I don't care who it is, when you are a cheat, when you're lying, you're making up things. You say you don't even take supplements. I don't even know where to get steroids from and all this. Everybody knows I don't cheat. And then all of a sudden now, your team is saying, oh, he took so many supplements that it caused, him to pop dirty. But he said he doesn't even take supplements. That's what he said. I don't even take supplements. Now all of a sudden, he's taking supplements. Then you notice how all of a sudden when Jake Paul threatened to sue his ass, he apologized, right, for the comments he was making about the supplement that they have. See, why would I apologize about something, right? If I can prove my innocence, and I know, like we talked about plea bargains, how a lot of times people take a plea bargain, it's not because they're guilty, it's because they don't have the evidence. It's like somebody can break in your house and steal something from your house. You can hear or overhear, or maybe you saw something, a note, a text message, something that got erased, something, but bottom line, you don't have the proof anymore. So it's one thing to assume, and it's one thing to actually know. So if you know the truth, right? If you know the truth, but you can't prove it, hey, cop says you were doing 95 and it's 65. You can't prove it. It's your word against his. Most people just take the fucking plea bargain. You understand what I'm saying? Why? Because if the judge don't believe you and you can't give them anything, well, 95 means just your license is suspended and you got to pay the fine, court costs, and your attorney and all that shit. So it's just easier to just take the fucking L and take them, pay the fine. You understand? So you're not always guilty of it. Well, Ryan Garcia is in a position of him talking all this shit about his Jesus, his God, and how he's going to prove it to everybody how innocent he is and whatever, right? In saying that, he said it in a nonchalant way, though. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and everybody's going to see, because I don't take anything. And then, yeah, he changed the subject and started clowning and acting like a little jackass. And he jumps on X and starts tweeting things. He makes videos talking shit about people's personal business and all this kind of goofy stuff. And all of that's just a distraction to keep the attention off of his dirty, lying, crying, cheating ass. That's what that comes down to. So this guy speaking right here, well, once again, he works at that same company and produce product. And let me tell you guys something. I used to work at a company called Intergel, okay? And we put the medicines in those little capsules, we packaged them, cottoned them, all that stuff. We did all of that, right? I worked in quality, okay? I was a supervisor in quality. And let me explain something to you. When you work in quality, right? If you even pack or ship something, if something is packed wrong, if it's packaged wrong, we don't send it out. And we video record the repackaging, opening and the repackaging, and we explain the process as we're doing so. Why? Companies will complain. You go in the store, like before you send something out, you might have something with layers and you have that sheet of cardboard that separates the dividers and all of that, right? If a product is upside down, if one of the bottles are turned wrong, anything, a seal is broken, we do not send it out. So if there's any damage to the product, once it gets to the store, that means it happened in the truck. Maybe the person didn't pack the truck right, it bounced around and things of that nature. Stores will call you. Hey, listen, we ordered, 24 pallets from you guys, and 3 were damaged. Had 3 of them had damaged product in it. You understand what I'm saying? That wasn't on us. And we do this, the lot numbers, everything has to match. If we even go and, like you go into a store, Target, Walmart, ShopRite, whatever, and you see like those, just like Nivea lotion or something, and you see them stacked up in those trays and stuff and cartons. When we go on the computer and you look up for that lot number for that, that it has to match. And if we don't have it, we have to make sure that what we have matched, that they didn't change. Because let's say, for example, they don't use that particular carton or tray anymore. We can't use it either. So we have to hold that and keep it. We don't ship it. Now it has to be unpacked and restocked. And we have to make sure. So anything, we did that to cover ourselves. We record the whole process. Everything. Therefore, lot number 55-2, oh no. We watched them. They did the whole process. They showed the whole thing. It was open. It was, they inspected, took everything off, all the cardboard. They went through everything. All the product was there. Nothing was leaking, broke, cracked, dented, broken, nothing. So before it gets to the store, okay? So we work in quality, meaning when it goes, if it's damaged, if it's incorrect, the information doesn't match, it never makes it to the line. So once it makes it to that line, that's because we inspected, everything was correct. Nothing was damaged. Now it gets packed, rewrapped, and we go and make sure everything is packed right, rewrapped, nothing's upside down, backwards. So you understand what I'm saying? And that's just the casing, the trays, okay, the holding. That's not even what's in the product. Make sure nothing's leaking. So all of that stuff, okay, before it's shipped out, it's not damaged. Okay, that's what I'm saying to you guys. So people can, oh no, well, it was damaged at the warehouse. No, it wasn't damaged at the warehouse. It was damaged in the truck. So for what Ryan is trying to do, he's not proving anything. Then you want to act like you didn't hear the video that I played of him. So I know for a fact, I already know my B sample gonna come back positive. I already know. Yeah, of course you know, because you know what you put in your body. And once again, like we all know, and like what they tweeted, but we all know this. You as a fighter are responsible to know what you're putting in your body. And your team, if they care about you enough to remind you, hey man, let's, take this serious. Let's make sure you're eating right, all that kind of stuff. Like, bottom line, it's still your responsibility. Carmel Moulton, 17 years old, it's still his responsibility. He's not even officially grown yet, okay? But at the same time, guess what? It's his responsibility to know what he's putting in his body. So for someone to say, I don't even take supplements, then have your team turn around and say, you took so many supplements that it caused you to fail your test. That doesn't even add up. Then you want to play this innocent angel role. He knows that when you speak about goofy shit and talking about we going to war, it's going to be lit and all this, and you see the videos of him in there dancing, hopping around, drinking and all this shit. He's not even a good ambassador for the fucking sport. No. You guys think popularity is everything, but nothing lasts forever. Because just before the Haney fight, like I said, people was already writing him off. And for the people that wanted him to win, yeah, he had people that wanted him to win. His little fan base, his little high school, elementary, intermediate kids, yeah, they wanted him to win. But in terms of just the boxing public in general, boxing fans in general, no. Like people was writing him off. So my whole thing is when you try to make it seem like cheating is okay, it's not that big a deal. That's because you're scumbags too. When someone gets killed in the ring, you guys have the nerve to turn around talking about, hey man, my condolences. That's messed up, man, But Ryan Garcia, racist ass fans, was saying he should have killed that nigga. I don't give a fuck. If he'd have killed him, fuck him. His father said if he dies, he dies, right? which was an ignorant comment, and I spoke about that, and I called Bill Haney out for that shit. The same way I'm calling you bitch made motherfuckers out for making the same ignorant comment. So my whole thing is just like, for example, I've had a couple of people, for whatever reason, woke up thinking that it was okay to call me a nigga. I never responded with a racist remark. I responded with a left, right, good night, end of fight. Simple. And they know they won't say that shit again, ever. You understand what I'm saying? But my response wasn't the same as theirs. So my point is, I don't fight racism with racism. So because Bill Haney made a stupid comment saying, if he dies, he dies. That was dumb as shit. Like I said, and I spoke with it. But for you to go and want to, now I'm going to say it for Ryan, right? It goes to show you, you're a scumbag too. It's a sport. It's the hurt business. Yes, you can lose your life in there. The idea is to go and want to fight, make your money, become rich so you can take care of your family, not have to work for anybody for the rest of your life. If you're going to work, you want to work for yourself. Have your own business. You understand what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's not about, I want to kill this guy. I want him to die in the ring. I want to do this. I want to do that. Same way me speaking about Deontay Wilder with the bullshit about he want to body on his record. He want to kill somebody in the ring and stare at his kids and all. Same way. His scumbag ass fans, same way. They support that bullshit. Even though he said it, it's okay for him to say that because it's Wilder. So no, I don't take sides. I just tell it like it is. So there you heard it on your own from the same guy. One of the guys that worked there he's explaining the process. So for him talking about it was contamination, of course, because he's not honest enough. How many fighters have you ever heard come out and say, all right, y'all caught me? Every one of them denied. Every single one of them denied. But at the same time, you say other fighters are guilty that you don't care about when they fail a test. Oh, what about this one and that one? Well, what does that have to do with them? Like I tell my sons, I don't care what these other guys do. They're not my responsibility. You are. You keep your nose clean. You don't put yourself or me in that position. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you operate. I wouldn't go to their school going, well, he's not the only one. The other kids were doing it too. What kind of father would that make me? Now, if it's a situation where they're singling my son out and nothing happened to the other ones involved, where it's a favoritism thing or something like that, well, I'm going to let my son know he was wrong. But at the same time, I'm going to make it known for whoever was involved, whether it's the teacher, principal, guidance counselor, whoever, I don't care. Bottom line, we're talking about being fair, but he's going to know he's wrong. And I'm not accepting that. And it better not happen again. Plain and simple. But for you to sit here and act like, oh, it was only 3 pounds. And we say, well, if it was only 3 pounds, why couldn't he knock those 3 pounds off? And he still didn't admit it. He wasn't even trying to make the weight. Now, everything, okay, that was right in front of us was right in front of us. We didn't have to dig for anything. Once the lies start, once more conversation starts, now you have to dig and see what's going on. Not really just sit back and listen. We didn't even have to even dig. Just sit back and listen. And then information comes popping up. Yet you want to play dumb and act like you didn't hear what he said and see the things he did. So if that fight and what he did against Devin Haney, if that defines him as a human being, well, that doesn't say anything good about him. But at the same time, the same shit that he did, the same way he don't care about being a champion, he don't care about titles, or it's all about Instagram and YouTube and TikTok and all this other social media stuff, like a little kid. He hasn't matured at all. He hasn't grown up at all. He's always in some war of words. He's getting into it with females all the time. Like, the dude is a fraud. Now, the same way he went in there and cheated. Like I said, what he needs Not somebody on steroids or nothing. He just needs to go in there and get the fuck beat out of him by someone who's not even on steroids. Where whatever damage is done to Haney, he have the same or worse done to him. I don't respect anybody that has to cheat. So I don't give a shit about you being a Ryan Garcia nut hugger with your nose up his ass crack. That's your business. Y'all a bunch of little weak sissies anyway. That's why y'all getting y'all feelings and have no class about yourself. So yeah, you guys that think it's okay, your daughter should go to school or your son should go to school and someone way bigger than them should do something real fucked up to them. Just so your mom, your dad, whoever, see, someone that you love so much that it will crush you inside to see something happen to them. And you need to watch them swollen up, shit all broken up, and that person isn't on steroids, nothing. First fucking thing will come out of your mouth, look how big he is to her. Look how big. Oh, why does it matter, right? There's no rules, people to people. It's not wrong. I mean, your daughter fought the wrong strategy. Your mom should have learned how to box and slip and weave. You get where I'm coming from? Y'all need something like that to happen to somebody that you really care about. Huh? Or some careless person who don't give a fuck have a pit bull and it run off the porch and bite your grandmother up or something. Yeah, lock up. Yeah, something need to happen. And you know why I'm saying this? It should happen to you. It should happen to you. The real detrimental shit should happen to you. But something needs to happen to somebody that you love for your stupid ass to wake up. And preferably somebody who has the same ignorant mentality that you have. But you need that. Why? Because you have to be an evil, cold-hearted son of a bitch to say, fuck that nigga, he should have killed him, yo. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about Devin Haney. Fuck Devin Haney. Fuck Bill Haney. Fuck Anthony Joshua. Fuck a Floyd Mayweather. Fuck all of these fighters. I don't care on a personal note. But as a human being, I don't even have to know you or even like you to respect you. But if I don't have respect for you, it's because of how you carry yourself and who the fuck you are. So if I can sit here and applaud a cheating ass motherfucker, yeah, but you know, and let's just say it like it is, it's these racist ass fans that make these stupid comments. That's who that is. It's these racist ones. There's no way in fuck, as a so-called warrior, so-called gladiator, you feel the need to put anything in your body that's going to give you an edge. And this guy is so fucking stupid that the product that he claimed he took doesn't even have ostarine in it. See, and that's why everything's such a mystery. Notice how none of his fans wanted to get to the bottom of it, right? What did he take? What did it come from? No, they didn't give a fuck. And they expressed that they didn't care. They even laughed at Devin Haney. Now he ain't never gonna be the same again. Ha ha ha. Ella, all this goofy, pussy, sissy shit. Only a bitch would say something like that anyway. I'll tell you what though. What goes around comes around. But at the same time, he's being exposed. They need to ban this motherfucker for life. They need to ban his ass. All this bullshit about, oh, these fighters, they took certain things, but they didn't realize what they didn't know. He knew what the fuck he was doing. All his antics, it shows you. And as long as y'all keep trying to make him innocent, I'm going to keep exposing him when information comes up, because his ass should be banned for life. And the best case scenario for him is he goes in there and goes up in weight and he get that Jerron boots in his fight. Because I know the type of ass whooping Jerron will put on him. The only difference is he might not be able to take it. So he might wind up going out early and just, quit like he did against Tank. Like the pussy that he is. But at the end of the day, yeah. You heard it. And that's what it is. He's a cheater. He's a fucking liar. And I'm going to stay on his ass and anybody else who feels the need to cheat, lie about it, try to justify it, and then have idiot fans and people involved in boxing saying that maybe they could just overlook it because of his star power. Like, fuck all of y'all. Y'all are some real bitches, man. And this is why the world is so screwed up the way it is now. Because everybody's so fucking full of shit. Such fanboys, such pieces of trash, you don't even care. So that's why I said, just hope when your little girl is walking across the street, somebody like Ryan, who likes to drink and get high and get drunk, hope somebody who don't give a fuck about human life don't come by. Bow. Hope your grandmother's not sitting there at the ATM and somebody decides, you know what, let's go, because you know what he did was deliberate. So let's just hope for your sake that something don't happen to those people. But again, it needs to happen to you. That's what really needs to happen to you. But you need something to happen to somebody that you care about, just so you can see what it feels like. Because it hurts more when it's somebody else that you really care about. But anyways, y'all heard it, and that's what it is. And he's blaming all these different people. Ryan better watch his fucking mouth, because see, Jake Paul might have backed off because of his apology. Some of these other people won't. Because when you're talking about defamation of character, when you're talking about false accusations, people take that shit serious. See, you got millions. They don't. They wouldn't mind having some of your money. So you better watch your mouth, boy, because you're running around here lying about shit and all this. Y'all thought I was really crazy? Yeah, he knew what he was doing. But you are crazy. Not because you some bad, tough dude. It's just because you're stupid and immature. You are crazy. You're not normal. Something is wrong with you. He knew exactly what he was doing. And now it's coming back to bite him in the ass. Yeah, y'all looking real stupid now. Ha ha ha, LOL. He did this to Haney. He did, yeah, big deal. He did a lot to himself as well. And like I said, what goes around comes around. Believe it. Talk to me in the comment section. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings the other people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.